tried me, I shall come forth as gold. And when he says when he has tried me, that means how well can you discipline yourself to these commandments, you know? Because that's what being tried is, you know?
Tried and refined.
That's right. And then he said, I shall come forth as gold. See, so the meaning of that is if you're able to discipline yourself, you know, according to these commandments, you're going to come out as gold, you know.
Since I'm in Job, let me get this for you. Since you said that. This is Job 24:1. Why, seeing times are not hidden from the Almighty, do they that know him not see his days?
See, so the time right now is hidden from the Most High. Don't nobody know the Most High. You know, it's hidden. And then what did that last part say?
Do they that know him not see his days?
See? So we know him. So we're able to see when he's coming, you know? But the rest of the world are blind. They don't know when he's coming, you know?
And the reason why you're blind is not because your eyes don't work. It's because your third eye doesn't work. Your spiritual eye doesn't work.
That's right.
You can't see these events forming and the Bible yelling at you, this is what's happening. You see those shadows in that church over there? They don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
A missile's gonna hit that building. Boom! And they're gonna be.
That's right.
What there is hiding. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, because if Yahushua was to come back with the UFOs right now, how are you able to see them inside of that temple? You know?
Yeah. Didn't the Israelites, when we got out of Egypt, weren't we looking at the chariots and following them? They were leading us.
That's right. You know, so we're out here waiting for him.
Yeah, and part of that waiting process is prophesying, showing your faith, repenting of your sins and correcting yourself, and making the best. Because it says right here, some remove. Oh no, that was a different one. What was the other one? Right. 23 and 10. All right, 23 and this is Job 23:11. My foot hath held his steps. This way have I kept and not declined.
So it says, my foot hath held his steps. And this is his steps. It is his commandments. You know? And it says, my foot has held his steps. His way have I kept and not declined. You know, so we're not declining his commandments. You know, we're glorifying them.
There's times where we fall. There's always going to be times where you fall.
Yep.
Different types of falling, like you get sick, or you catch hell, or you're getting demons on you. It happens in different levels too. Sometimes it could be a slick ass demon you don't even know, and you're knee deep in sin. Knee deep in sin, and you don't even know it. But you can get out of that hole. You can get out of that hole except if you're Esau or the other nations. The only way you can get out is if you're right here on this chart, right here. Or your father was one of these members. Went to it, like right now, there's all kinds of Edomites, people that look like Edomites, but they're really Israelites. Or people that look like Moabites, but they're really Israelites. They can repent. Let me get that for you again. This is Job 23:11. My foot hath held his steps. His way have I kept and not declined.
See, so when we came into the truth, we had to learn the commandments, you know, and we didn't decline them, you know. It took a little bit time for us to try to, you know, follow the commandments, but we didn't decline them, you know.
Through practice, we got better.
Yeah. So that's how, you you're gonna come out. You're gonna come out with the win, with the W. Instead of a loss.
And you don't want no losses.
Because right now you have to take that loss. You have to sacrifice your flesh in order to get the kingdom.
Yeah, this is Ecclesiasticus 12:1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou does it, so shalt thou be thankful for thy benefits.
See, so you can't just be good to anybody. Say there's a bum, somebody who don't have a job and he's asking for money. If you're being good to him, that doesn't mean you're gonna have the kingdom.
It doesn't mean you're gonna get a reward.
Right. Because you don't know what that man's doing.
Yeah, see, and the Spirit is working because the next verse says, do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense.
See that? What good is it doing doing good to someone who's evil? That don't make no sense.
Someone that's evil ain't gonna pay your ass back.
So you only do good to the good.
And if not from him, yet from the Most High.
See? So the Most High is gonna pay us.
The Most High is gonna recompense. It's gonna definitely pay us.
Or if somebody stole something from you, you're gonna get that back.
Or if somebody wronged you, you'll get that back, and then you're gonna get much more. So right now, if women are a problem, don't worry about it. You're gonna get more women, all in due time. Man, I was watching this fucking show on Netflix. It's fucking sick. You should watch it. It's called The Ottoman Empire. In the first couple of episodes, it shows flashbacks of the young Prince Mehmet, how he was being treated so harshly when he was young. The father didn't have nothing to do with him until his older brother died, and he was around 10 or 11, and then he sent for his son to go live with his father so that he can be prepared to be the prince. And he was getting whipped. He was getting punished, and he didn't cry. He didn't do none of that shit. But he looked at the people that he was getting punished by, and he had hate for them. But when he grew up, he still used them, and he couldn't do anything about it because he was raised to be that way. Verse 3. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms.
See, just like I said, what good is gonna come if someone has nothing but evil? Because when you have that evil, you're just at the bottom, and then you try to do a little good, but then you go back to evil and go back to the bottom again.
Verse 4. Give to the godly man, and help not a sinner. Do well unto him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread, and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby, for else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him. And this is the reason why. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
So the evil man, he's gonna get what he deserves.
He's already done.
So don't worry about giving him. Don't worry about that. He don't have anything. This is what you need is to eat this Bible.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter about the flesh.
But the discipline, you gotta be disciplined, man. You gotta have that discipline. We'll go back to Job.
Yeah, Job. Read 11 and go to Psalm.
Job 23:11. My foot hath held his steps, his way have I kept, and not declined. Neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food.
So it says, I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food. So we're actually more into this Bible than eating, you know, because remember when you were a kid, right? Say you be outside playing, and your mom would call you inside to come and eat. You'd be like, hell no, I want to stay out and play. You know, that's because that was your spirit overtaking your flesh. You know, overthinking your flesh. You know, that's the way we need to be in. Is that we need to be so excited in our mind that we're not even thinking about our stomach. You know.
That's a spirit that you said, overthinking. Because today in my Spanish head, I was thinking sobrevivir, and that means overlive. So there you go.
You know.
I mean,
We need to outthink. You know.
Think outside the box. That's where the saying comes from. Think outside the box. Your box is your body, and outside it is your spirit can go outside your body and come back in it, obviously. So the box is the body. You got to think outside the box because the body is all flesh.
Right. Or two, if you meet a new woman, you know, you're all excited and you get those butterflies in your stomach. You don't want to eat.
Yeah, you could be talking to her, trying to get that food nanny, and
You're
then
just
you
too
miss
excited.
You
You
miss
just
your
want to
meal.
keep talking. You know.
But all the while, you just want to pop it.
That's why you talk.
Your urges overtake you.
So like a 4 and 1. Start there.
This is Matthew 4 and 1. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
So Yahushua, the Son of God, it said he went into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil, you know, and we're actually we're in the wilderness right now because the devil he's controlling this world, you know, and we're being tempted by him too, you know, just like how Yahushua was.
Oh shit! And then and the whole reason that he was being tempted by the devil is because the devil was trying to catch him in a lie that he was putting in his face. That's what he does to us. He's like, oh yeah, you don't practice adultery, sending you a fine ass bitch. She's lying to your motherfucking ass. You don't know. You're knee deep in sin, son.
Yeah, that's right.
There's not a damn thing to do but repent. There you go, brother. He said, oh shit, that was right. That was the right answer. Well, that's funny, because that young man, he was skating, and I used to skate this motherfucker all the time. Just fucking skating. And when you're skating, the spirit overpowers you, like you said, and you don't eat, you don't drink, you just fucking skating. Hot as fuck. Cold as fuck, skating, just living it. But being in the spirit of the Bible means that you know that Yahushua is the Lord and Savior, and that He's not a white man. He's all brown, dark brown. And you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Lord's chosen people. And it's high time to wake up, because the world is ending. This is Matthew 4 and 4?
4 and 1.
4 and 1. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered.
So it said 40 days and 40 nights he didn't eat. You know, that's how strong his spirit was over his flesh. You know, he didn't care about food. He only cared about this word because he was so determined, because that was his job. Imagine being the Son of God coming on this planet. This is your planet. You're the one who wrote these scriptures. Of course you're gonna put it in effect,
It's a real effect.
You're gonna put your foot down.
Keep going in Matthew 4 is bad.
Yeah.
And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made of bread.
See, so all of a sudden, the tempter, Satan is the tempter. He tried to make them think about food, and all of a sudden when you think about food, that makes you hungry,
Think about pussy, that makes you horny.
Right, whatever you think, that's gonna cause it, because we have a
reacting mind. Your mind reacts to what you see or what you hear.
Yeah, because
or what you smell. See,
it
smells fucking good, like some burgers and fries, right?
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Making you what? Making you what? Hungry.
Yep.
Now that I said burgers and fries, you're like confirming it. Hell yeah, that smells like burgers and fries. So now you're really hungry.
Shit, yep.
So here comes this motherfucker telling you, make these rocks into bread.
Yeah. That's the temptation right there, But then he goes on.
Matthew 4:4, but he answered and said, It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh.
See, so it said, man shall not live by bread alone. So just because we have to eat, that doesn't mean we have to eat to live. We have to eat, but we don't have to keep eating, and we just have to eat enough to live.
Enough energy.
Yeah. It said, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. So that's how we're gonna live, is by every word in these scriptures. That's how we're gonna live.
Then the devil taketh him up into a holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple.
Yeah, so he took him up and showed him all the good things, that he could have.
Took him up on what?
On a pinnacle of the temple.
Took him up on a chariot. Got him in the chariot, and then he went up, because the devil has a chariot too. He's one of the sons of Yahweh, right? So when he took him up on that chariot, he watched, because it's going to keep telling you that he took him up higher. And said unto him, If thou be the Son of Yahweh, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dashest thy foot against a stone. So right away, he was like, well then throw yourself down then, if you're the Son of God. Because by this point he was prophesying, the Son of God's here. He didn't say it like that, but he was saying it. And we believe it.
Ezekiel 3. So like how Yahweh Shai said, you can't just live off food. You have to live off this Bible too, off the word of the Most High. The word is the food, spiritual food.
Ezekiel 3:1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat thou that findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel.
So it said right there, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll. And the roll represents this Bible, these scriptures. You know, it said eat it. You know, you can't literally eat this Bible, you know,
Means digest it.
but you could spiritually eat it. It said, and go speak unto the house of Israel. You know?
Verse 2. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll.
Just like us, you know, we opened our mouths and we ate this Bible, you know, we learned the scriptures. Because when you eat it, you know, when you eat food, your stomach gets satisfied. You know, you're not looking for food anymore. You know.
And there's a saying in the world: "You are what you eat." If you eat good, healthy food, no matter how you look in appearance, you are a healthy individual. If you're eating fucking McDonald's and shit like that, you're getting sick all the fucking time. You are what you eat. You're eating sickness. You're eating death. Now there's illnesses that we can't battle because everything's being taken care of anyways. But like the air, for example, it's defiled. It's got chemtrails in it, chemicals in it, pesticides in it, ammonia from the water. Even the water has chemicals. Verse 3. Ezekiel 3:3. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
So it says, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll. So we need to fill ourselves up with this Bible. You know, you need to try to learn as much as you can. That way you're able to teach it. It said, then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. You know, because the reason why it tastes sweet is because you learned that you're the Lord's chosen people. You know, and that you're able to be a ruler of the earth. You know, that's a sweet taste. You know?
That's the righteousness of hope. That's the faith that we're waiting for.
Yep.
Ezekiel 3:4. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them.
So that's what we're doing right now, speaking to the house of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the words that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has wrote down. We want to go to Galatians 5 and 16.
This is Galatians 5, 17 or 16?
16.
Galatians 5 and 16. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
So we have to walk in the Spirit. You know, a lot of people, they don't walk in the Spirit because they don't know what a spirit is. They don't know what their spirit is. They think they're just controlled. They think they're controlling their own, you know, body. But it's actually the Most High who created your spirit and programmed your spirit, you know?
Is it that movie Fallen with Denzel Washington? What's it called?
Oh, Fallen.
Man, that movie is bad. Like brother said, don't be into any spirit.
Yep. So we got more in tune with our spirit, so we're able to walk in the Spirit, you know. But everybody else, they're walking in the flesh because they go by what the flesh wants, you know. What does the flesh want? The flesh wants to commit adultery. The flesh wants to eat whatever you want, you know. Or if it's a Sabbath day, you know, the flesh, you know, because on a Sabbath day you can't, you know, your seed of copulation You have to try to hold back from your seed of copulation. You have to hold back from orgasm. You know, basically. You know, but those are the things that we have to sacrifice our body. You know, with the flesh. I mean, with the spirit. 17.
For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
So it said, the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to one another. So the flesh is at war with the spirit.
And the last part of that verse is, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would do. This is Romans 7:17. Now then, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
That's right. See, so even though we have good intentions, you know, our spirit wants to do that good, but it's the sin in us that keeps holding us back. You know, that those demons.
Like that one song, nothing but the dog in me.
Yeah. You know.
Hey, dang, the spirit is strong, man. The spirit is strong, clearing everybody out. And now it's peaceful, right? Isn't that amazing how that happens? It's all fucking noisy. Noisy as hell. Everything's going on. Police going by.
Are you painting?
No,
Oh, you're not?
we're not painting. We're preaching and prophesying to the people on the sign. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
What's that?
The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Lord's chosen people. That the Lord's coming back to save you. What tribe? Are you Mexican or Native American?
Well, I believe a lot of us are mixed race. They just slapped a name on us, Mexican. But we're of different variety of races.
Right.
You know. But interesting. I
Yes.
thought you were
So we're
painting.
just out here teaching the Bible.
Oh, okay.
All right. Have a good night.
Oh, you too.
Well, she's not wrong. We're a variety of people. So we're dispersed in all over the world. That's correct. That's amazing. That's amazing. What do you want me to say now?
So Revelation 10:10.
Revelation 10:10. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter.
See, so going back to how this book is food. You know, the Bible is a food. You know, because it says, I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. You know,
And it was bitter.
Did he rip off the pages and eat it? No, he read it, and by reading it, that feeds your spirit. You know, reading this book.
What's going on, man?
Reading the Bible. Yeah,
You want to check the sign out?
do you believe in the Bible?
I'm listening.
All
Are
right,
you Mexican?
I'm listening.
No, I'm trying to talk to you.
Oh yeah,
Are you
know-
Mexican? What's your nationality?
Mexican.
So you would be from the tribe of Issachar. The 12 sons of Israel?
Yeah. And
So
what is that?
right-
And what are you trying to prophecy?
Well, right now you've got all kinds of things happening. So the end of the world is what we're
Yeah,
prophesying.
yeah,
So right now
Exactly.
we're not doing too good, right?
yeah.
We're not doing good at all.
Exactly.
Everything's getting all fucked up and it's going against us. Like we don't have a say in anything. We have kids and then they take them away from if we have them and they shoot them full of drugs and shit like that. That's we can't control that. That's because we're slaves to this. Whoever built this society, and whoever built this society is the devil, right? That's part of the prophecy. So the white man is the devil, right? No? Why?
We are devil to ourselves.
Part2.
We commit as much sins devils does.
But
He
he
leads
taught
us.
us.
Look at this. This what the devil does. He leads us to temptation.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, because he don't want to pay for them already.
No, but
He
he has
got
to.
too many.
He has to pay for them
Yeah,
because
he
now,
got too many.
now he's got you thinking that it's your fault, and it's not your fault. It's his fault. It's the white man's fault. He's gonna pay, but it's okay. I'll take care of that. I mean, it's obviously. I mean,
So what are you trying to do? Are you trying to bring the kingdom of heaven to earth?
well, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna come to
Then
earth.
that's what I think we got to be at, the kingdom of heaven.
But the first thing that's gotta happen is the chip, the mark of the beast has gotta happen.
It probably already happened. You don't even know it.
No, I know it didn't happen because that's the RFID microchip.
Yeah,
And
there's,
it's gonna happen.
hey, but don't forget, there's a piece that says that we're gonna be branded on our forehead. It's gonna say Jesus.
It's not gonna say Jesus.
What is it gonna say? To me, it says Jesus.
Well, that's what it says literally, right?
Yeah.
But
Come-
do you know that the name?
What other name do you want? What else do
Well,
you
let
want?
me tell you about it. Let me tell you
You
about
don't want nothing else.
it. Well, if that's all you want, then you're not gonna get saved. Let me tell you why, though. That's not his real name. And if you want to say it in English, the right way to say it is Joshua, right?
I don't know about all that.
Well, see, well, you don't know about all that. Then how could you say what you're saying?
Well, it's just the spirit. Let's have it written in dialect.
Go.
Let's have it
Well,
written.
come closer over here.
No, let's have it written in dialect, and let's just say His spirit, the God spirit.
Well, God. What does the word God mean?
That's the symbolize we want on the forehead.
That's the name, right? The name. But what's the name?
Hey, do you know that we're gonna be? I was telling my sister, right? We're gonna get when we're saved and we go to heaven, however that happens, right? We're gonna be given a new name.
Yeah. A new name. Let me get this for you. And then you can look it up in your Bible when you have
I got it right here.
We'll bring it out.
Then I gotta go through all kinds of stuff. But what are you saying?
Hey man, we're going through all kinds of stuff right now. But this is what it says. This is what the
all right,
scripture says.
all right.
This is Revelation 14:3. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Man, that's good. See, so what's the song? What's the song? We're out here preaching that song, trying to teach you